What's happening, everybody? I'm Grillmaster. Welcome to my humble abode. I finally got something that I was gonna do originally. I haven't actually done a 100K video since we had 100K. I did a stream, but I was waiting until uh this came. So they sent me the plaque. Figured we would open that now. I would do a vlog on that, and I would say thank you all so much. I mean, at this point, we're at 101.5. So, like, it's actually gone up more since this was actually shipped. I'm assuming it's because it was during Christmas time when we hit the 100K. So it didn't technically, like, it probably took YouTube some time to a degree to even, like, get that. Because I think it was, I don't know, it was after New Year's by the time I got even a message from YouTube about crossing the threshold. But I am extremely excited about this. This is crazy that this happened. Like I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think I'd ever even hit 100K. I'm glad. I'm so grateful to all you that you've enjoyed the content over the years. As far as this thing goes, so making sure it doesn't actually say anything. There's a little card in here. Congratulations on subscriber milestone. A little cool little card, and there's an actual paper in here. Oh, okay. An impressive milestone reaching 100K subscribers with silver reward thing. Keep creating, keep building. All right. Yeah, there's like a cool little like letter in here and everything. I haven't even opened this. I was actually saving for when I recorded. But yeah. Got a little plaque. A little plaque. This thing out of the plastic. Got the whole right on there. It's kinda not super easy to see. Presented a Grillmaster for 100K reward. Like, that's so cool. That's so cool. This just blows me away. And this is thanks to you guys. Like, I mean, 100%. Wouldn't even have hit this if it wasn't for all you. And I am so grateful. Like, I like this. There's kind of like two things I wanted to talk about here. Which is one of that. Like, I'm just so grateful. Like, it again. I I saw. I was watching something. It was a TV show. And it was talking about like like was doing things to like on like getting an award. And it's just like something they said was like basically, it wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the people around you. And I mean, I truly, truly, if it wasn't for like my wife, in the beginning years, being so supportive, like, I mean, my kids joining me on streams, like, you all joining videos and watching and everything like that. If it wasn't for that, like, I never would be here. Without these cats keeping me calm, just bouncing all around right now. Uh, and I mean, I cannot express my gratitude to you all for this. Like like I said, I know I did the 100K stream. That's why I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to do this just on stream, just open it on stream at some point, or do a vlog. But I also kind of wanted to talk about like what's been happening the past couple months, or past month, basically. Uh, and kind of like what I'm hoping to do as we go forward. To doing vlog. Really not. Like, I keep trying to remember to look at the camera, looking over there. I'm trying to think. My brain is just like, I'm so scattered. It's like this is crazy. I think I'm gonna probably try to hang it up back there, but I told my wife I was gonna put it where that picture is right here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Maybe I'll try to put it over like on this. Um, but it's like that's her wedding photo, and then like another wedding thing, and so I don't think she wants to move that necessarily. But I want to have this in the background. I'm like, I want to have this in the background for. I'm. It's crazy. Like, I mean, just a simple little thing, but man. Anyways, my phone decided to go off. And this is why I never have it on the table. Yeah. I'm so grateful for all of this, and this is one of the things, like, when I'm recording too, I'm constantly distracted by cats bouncing all around, going crazy. Kiba, when I'll mention, like, he'll hop over my shoulder and he'll be in front of my face and I can't quite see sometimes, and it's because he'll literally be like right here and then just hop over and just land on my lap, and I'll be like, whoa, no idea there's even a cat coming. But it yeah, I'm so extremely grateful. I hope you guys continue to enjoy videos that I do. Um I have lots of stuff. There's a lot of stuff coming out this year that I really wanna I'm really looking forward to doing. I'm gonna keep on streaming as much as I can. I haven't done it as much lately, and I'll get to that at the end part of this video. But that's one of the things that I really, really want to do. Can more of this year. I really enjoy streaming. I enjoy actively interacting with you. I read all comments, and I get a lot of comments throughout the day, and I'm super grateful for it. And I try to like, I at least always give the heart because I always try to read them. I don't see every comment. I know YouTube sometimes doesn't show me everything, and generally like once a week I try to like look to see if anything was missed. Anything gets put in hell to review because it does that sometimes for no real reason. Like sometimes I see why it got put there. Sometimes it has like some random thing where it thinks is a link, but it's not. And other times it's just because it'd be some there's some pretty it's pretty good at weeding out any heinous comments, which it's very rare that that happens, but there are times. Uh, but yeah, I'm so happy with the community that we have here. Like everybody is so just like so positive all the time. It feels, and I have a cat trying to get into my into the stuff I just unwrapped. But I'm so extremely grateful. I mean I literally I've said it so many times because I really am. I cannot. This is crazy. Like I never. I've talked about it before. When I was younger, I basically went to Epcot as like a like a vacation, which didn't go on a ton. And it was like we went to Disney World, and it was like the first time I've ever really been anywhere like that. And ran a fruit fly. I when we were there, there was a big gaming convention of like Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis and all these different things, and it was just like wall to wall video games inside there. And I walked in there, and I'm just like, oh my, this is heaven. Like, and it's like from that moment, I always thought it would be so cool if I could somehow be in the gaming universe, in some sort of creation in the gaming universe. And I mean, yeah, I'm playing games, but I try to like keep it as entertaining as possible. I try to do creative things. I don't generally ever watch a video about a game before I play the game. Sometimes if I'm like 5, 6 videos in, maybe I'll go and watch somebody who's done another video just at the very beginning. Never ahead, and super rare even on that. Because to me, my favorite thing to do is going into a game that I know very little about, or besides trailers and stuff like that, and stuff like Medieval Blacksmith is a perfect example. Everybody's really been loving that. I've been loving that, and it's a game where I enjoy it through the successes and the failures and like the experimenting. Comments is a great way because it then I'm like actively learning with you all, and like I love doing that. It's my favorite thing about games is experimentation and everything like that. I still remember Space Engineers being one of the games where trying to go to space for the first time. Like I didn't watch anything on it. I didn't really know anything of it. It was one of the most like the failures on that were just as satisfying as when I finally got to space. Like it was so cool. And just like all these different things. Again, this is what I mean. There's so many distractions. I just pounce on something. And which by the way, people ask that this is Kiva over here. Katniss is the solid black cat that walked past a little while ago. Where she's going, probably going to eat because she's I had to have her on a diet because she's gaining too much weight. But yeah, I feel so extremely grateful, and I feel like right now my brain is pretty much completely like frazzled at the moment. It has been for past several weeks. Which again, I'll get to in just a minute, but I want to just express how grateful, how thankful I am to you all. You know, just all this, and it's just like everything I plan on doing is I plan on doing stuff kind of like as I have been. Like I said, I would like to stream More, I'd say more, but I mean, really, I was streaming pretty much every day there for a while, with an exception on Mondays or something. And I want to keep doing that. It's still like because of kids and everything like that. I don't have all the time in the world, so it's still generally about 3 hours. I keep looking at my computer trying to like. It has so many desktop items on here, which people who've seen my desktop have always commented. There's so many. There's so many. And it's just like that end part is distracting me. I don't know. I feel very warm right now. Ooh, I'm overwhelmed. Like it's so crazy. Actually, I'm so warm. I had to stop and check my temperature because this is the second thing I wanted to get. Um, and like I said, I wanted to save it more towards the end of the video. Uh, which is what's kind of been happening for the past couple weeks. It kind of started actually shortly after I hit the 100K. Um, I started experiencing some side pains, and they were relatively excruciating at times. I've vaguely talked about it here and there. It's like one of the reasons why streams haven't been as often. I haven't been able to sit at my computer super well. It I will say today is probably the first day I actually haven't taken the medicine for it, and it hasn't been super excruciating. So it's kind of nice there. But I it has been one of the biggest things I've kind of been trying to have to deal with, especially since I'm cause of it, and I'm still actively trying to like see doctors for it and everything like that. But it it has kind of hindered things, and like I am I don't like not be feeling productive. I don't like feeling like I can't get a video done. I can't edit a video, which I now have a laptop over there that is now my editing piece, and that has made things a little bit easier because right now I actively sit on a whole bunch, like three pillows, basically on top of like a bigger pillow. Like I'm on a coffee table. My TV is my second screen. I'm in the middle of my living room. And it's like that's one of the like hindrances of everything that I have. Uh, but yeah, so it's like trying to record and everything lately. So some videos have been a little bit shorter than normal, and it's in part because of that. Like I can't sit here as long. I'm hoping that eventually I can get that done. And I know people always say like, oh, take the time and everything like that. Well, when I went full time to YouTube, this became, the basically the main job, and is the thing that pays the rent. It's what pays for power and everything like that, keeping the kids fed and whatnot. Uh, and so I don't really have the opportunity to necessarily like just take a day off because YouTube it's consistency is key. Like that's what I've always learned on here. And like I mean I experiment constantly with different things. Like I think a couple months ago I did basically everything that I wanted to do, whether the algorithm did good to it or not. It was the worst month I had in 2 years, so that's why I have to cut things. I know some people really love stuff. I've realized years ago that you can't keep everybody, and so I try to keep things on that I know people are gonna enjoy. People are enjoying. I try to go with like work with the analytics, but also do what I want to do. I've always said I don't care if I enjoy the game or if the game does super well. As long as I enjoy the game, I'll keep on going, and as long as it does well enough that it's not going to hurt everything. Because if one video can completely screw a channel, it's crazy on how like one bad video. It's the reason I had to delete Balaltro or whatever it was. I had to like just wipe that video because it did so bad that I could see every single analytic drop. And it's why sometimes like mushroom season, unfortunately today it's the past two videos of that has been 10 out of 10, and I can't continue that because it stops recommending everything. But like if as long as I'm enjoying a game, I'll always continue it. Fast food simulator, that was one where I just didn't have that much fun with it, so that's the only reason I didn't come back to it. Like it was doing pretty well, but it all depends on if I'm actually enjoying actively having fun with the game. That's why I love doing this. Is I get to see all these like different gaming universes, like all these places created, all these different aspects of like things that other people have created that are just so intricate and so interesting to go into. And like there's a simulators thing which I've seen people sometimes comment like what why is there a simulator for this? Like certain things, like the blacksmith, ship graveyard, stuff like that. Why is there a simulator for this? Why would you want to do this? And it's, or why wouldn't you just go do it in real life? I've seen a couple comments, and it's like, because ship graveyard is a perfect example. That is a dangerous job. That is an absolutely dangerous, and I imagine, like, strenuous job, which some people, like myself, for instance, I couldn't do even if I wanted to. Like, I mean, I I don't know. I think that's one of the reasons why Sims are so much fun and why Sims do so well, is because it not only does it just give you control over the situation. If you go like work in like the grocery store simulator, I thought a supermarket simulator was one that I thought was really interesting. And it's like, well, why would people want to play that? You could go just work at a grocery store if you wanted. But it's like the aspect of a simulator to me is it lets you do something that you are in control of. Like, if you go work at a supermarket, you're not going to own the supermarket. You're going to go work at the supermarket, generally somewhere on the low tier. And then you have to deal with customer service, which, from personal experience of 20 years in the workforce doing multiple jobs that did customer service, it's not always fun. Like, it's not always a great time. So yeah, I I don't know. It's just one of these things where I think that's why sim games are so fun and why I enjoy doing them so much. And I know I'm all over the place. I always am when I do these vlogs. I don't write anything down. I don't script anything ever. I don't ever want to. I mean, even the Lobotomy Corporation Abnormality series that has to this day still been popping off every once in a while. I didn't script any of that. It was all entirely just as is planned. I mean, you could see it in several of the videos where I recorded of it, where I think the best one was the little bird, where I'm like, and if you do attack this little bird, nobody survives. And then somehow the thing survived, and I was like, well, I don't know what happened there, but that, like, I don't script anything, so it's all, even vlogs. I have an idea in my mind, but people are always like, you're ADD. I've never been diagnosed with ADD. I saw multiple shrinks throughout the years. Never once did I get that diagnosis. But I mean, I don't know. My brain is very scattered, and that right now is because of medication that it actually has been blurring my vision, which I've never had as a side effect for something before, but it says it right on the side of the bottle, and that's a side effect. I'm like, okay, I've never had it. It won't be a problem. Oh, it is a problem. Mushroom season. Hard to see things at times. So, yeah, moving. But yeah, I this is already. I don't even know how long this is. I actually can't see. It's behind my camera. So, this is longer than I originally planned, though. I kind of just mostly just wanted to say, like, thank you for all the support, and thank you for making this possible. I hope to continue to grow the channel. I hope that everybody continues to enjoy, and I hope you enjoy all the stuff that I have coming in the future. Like, I know that one of my most look forward to games this year is going to be Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'll be doing streams of that. Said it on the stream, like, the other day. I'm going to play the ever-loving crap out of it. As long as it does well in the stream, I'll keep doing it on stream. But if it doesn't do well on stream, then probably won't stream for a few days, because I'm going to be going crazy on that game. I'm looking forward to that so much. And then the other one is Subnautica 2 comes out this year, and I am excited. If you've not seen, I have Subnautica, the first one, and the Below Zero playlist on the channel, and I love those games. It's some of my favorite games I've ever played. And yeah, so I'm very much looking forward to the new one. And there's so much coming out, though. So much coming out today as of me recording this. Later on, I was going to do Ship Graveyard, but I'll be playing Aloft because I didn't realize that game came out today. They sent me a key, and I'm definitely want to play on that. I love the demos, and it's supposed to be only expanded since. So yeah, there's a lot of plans I have for things. Hopefully, I never know what's gonna necessarily do good, but yeah, hopefully this does. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Again, thank you all. Like, this is as much to me in my mind an award as, like, for me, as it is just like, again, it's because of you guys. Like, this 1,000 people, that's 1,000 of you. Or 100,000, sorry. 100,000. That's you guys. Like, that would not even be possible if it wasn't for you. And so I'm so grateful. So thank you all for, joining. Thank you all for listening to my crazy rant. I'm gonna leave it here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.